Right now, nearly 20 years after losing St. Raphael's Cathedral to a fire, the Madison Diocese is getting a new one.
Also, Governor Evers says he will veto a recently passed redistricting proposal from the Republican-controlled Assembly. What this means for the issue moving ahead. And later, as our community baby shower continues, we'll hear from babies and beyond on the impact these events have on new parents. It's all ahead on News 3 Now at 6. Way back in 2005, Madison lost an historic landmark, St. Raphael's Cathedral, to an early morning fire. The Diocese of Madison has gone without a cathedral ever since, but now a new one is undergoing a months-long renovation. Our Kyle Prozorski reports from the Near East Side.
It was nearly 19 years ago when Madison's Catholic community was left in shock. An arsonist setting fire to the historic St. Raphael's Cathedral. The towering building sat just blocks from the state capitol square for more than 150 years. Now, after many meetings and with final approval from the Pope, a new cathedral is being crowned. But it's not a new building like was once thought to be a possibility, but rather a renovation.
This decision is a blessing for all of us Catholics throughout our 11 counties, for we have not had a cathedral for 19 years. A Catholic cathedral is the church of the bishop, who, as the successor of the apostles, serves and gathers the local church. And so the cathedral is the home for all of us who live and share our relationship with the Lord in the Catholic family.
The new cathedral site, St. Bernard's, has stood here on Abbott Avenue since 1927, now undergoing a several million-dollar renovation. As for the reasoning for Wednesday's announcement, Bishop Donald Hines says it's the right time with renovations well underway and a new diocese-wide strategic plan. Renovations should be expected to be completed sometime by mid-2025. Reporting on Madison's Near East Side, Kyle Prozorski, News 3 Now.
Milder temperatures today are creating a lot of fog in the area. Let's check the first word forecast with meteorologist Alex Harrington.
Yeah, indeed, Charlotte. Actually, out here on the patio, you might be able to see behind me that fog is starting to settle in over this cold snowpack. You have that mild air over the cold. It cools, it condenses, and it forms a cloud near the ground. It's called fog. Look at that. The capital's starting to slip behind the fog. We do anticipate more fog to develop as part of the three things you need to know. More dense fog expected tonight. Maybe a little freezing drizzle north of Madison, but that chance is not very high. Mild weather, get ready. It's going to get even warmer in the 10-day forecast. Overnight tonight, again, low beams. Let me stress that as dense fog develops across the area, especially for Madison, and points to the east as it looks like right now, and that chance for a little patchy freezing drizzle north of Madison. The good news is most of our roads are well treated. Temperatures are way above freezing here. Mid-30s in Dane County. We got a 34 in Madison, 35 in Middleton. Let's see what's going on across the rest of southern Wisconsin. 37 in Janesville. Normal high temperatures this time of year are right around 25 to 27 degrees, so we're 5-10 degrees north of that. Visibility down in Janesville, down to a quarter of a mile. To the east, they have dense fog advisories issued for the Milwaukee metropolitan area. Wouldn't be surprised to see a few other counties in southern Wisconsin added to the dense fog possibility tonight. We'll have patchy dense fog, but the more widespread dense fog, we'll see if we get more advisories issued. Let's plan your evening, folks. Again, the low beams, take it easy. At least temperatures will be mild. You want even milder weather? That's coming up in Maine weather.
Alex, thank you. The Dane County Sheriff's Office and DNR reminding people that ice conditions may not be as safe as these temperatures warm back up. The DNR does not monitor ice conditions. Instead, they say you should contact your local fishing club, bait shop, or outfitters. These places routinely check ice conditions and can give you the most current updates.
No ice is safe ice. Check before you go. Before I even walked out there, I stopped here and spoke to some fishermen. Use your eyes. If it looks like nobody's gone there before, that's a pretty good indicator that the fishermen aren't doing it, so you might want to stay away too.
If you plan to go out on the ice, here are a few things you can do in case of an emergency. Always bring a fully charged cell phone. Let someone know where you're going and when you'll be home. And if you see someone else fall through, of course, call 911 immediately before you help.
Governor Tony Evers says he will veto redistricting maps recently passed by Republicans in the Assembly and in the Senate. Today, Assembly Speaker Robin Vos backed the maps the Senate passed yesterday. He says Republicans took the governor's proposed maps and made some adjustments, claiming that this is mostly everything Governor Evers wants. However, the governor says the maps that the GOP proposed today are not his maps, and he won't approve them.
No, I won't sign it. The only one that I'll sign is my maps, and those are not my maps.
As for what's next, the Wisconsin Supreme Court would likely choose a map to implement before the November election. The court is expected to receive reports from consultants on the map submissions by February 1st.
Madison police are investigating after a woman was beaten and left unresponsive on New Year's Eve. The 47-year-old woman was assaulted at a home in the 3200 block of Thorpe Street about 3 a.m. She was taken to a hospital and has been unresponsive and in serious condition ever since. So far, no arrests have been made. If you have any information about this incident, you're asked to contact Madison Area Crime Stoppers and the number there on your screen.
In Janesville, the police department says one of its officers shot and killed a dog while on duty this morning. This happened on Beloit Avenue around 5 o'clock when a man called in saying 2 German Shepherds were trying to attack him. When the officer arrived, the dogs attacked him when he got out of his vehicle. That's when the officer shot one of the dogs. He reported that both dogs ran away after that single shot. Other officers later found the dog still acting aggressively. An officer was forced to shoot the injured dog, killing it. The other dog was tased and taken to the Humane Society. The injured officer was treated for minor injuries.
A total of 236 people received tickets for traffic violations as part of a countywide effort to crack down on impaired driving back in December. That campaign, which included every law enforcement agency in Dane County, involved 2 days of extra patrols on December 15th and the 29th. In all, the agencies stopped 385 drivers suspected of impaired driving or other traffic violations on those 2 days. 236 tickets included 52 for speeding. The effort also led to 7 OWI arrests and 21 arrests for other criminal violations. Our week-long community baby shower with Babies and Beyond is still going. The goal is to gather donations of diapers, formula, clothing, and other baby items for those in need.
Our Jalen Banks joins us from Babies and Beyond with a personal story of just how impactful these initiatives are.
Babies and Beyond serves over 1,000 families a month. And I spent today with someone who used to be one of those 1,000. Now, they spend their time here as a volunteer, helping those in need. Daniela Rocha came across Babies and Beyond over a decade ago, needing aid for her child at the time. Now, she gives back to the cause that once helped her.
I'm able to help in different areas, so like translating and interpreting, and also just directly with families, helping them with the needs, choose out things, looking for things, and also working in the back area.
Her time receiving the services has motivated her to give back to Babies and Beyond and the community baby shower by breaking the same barriers she once faced.
It's hard for parents to kind of get over that hunch of like, my child needs help and I need to do something for them. And also helping them to get over that and say, hey, it's okay. It's okay to ask for help and to come here.
And she has made it her mission to spread the word of this initiative.
So I'm always kind of like an advocate and talking about it. I talk about it everywhere that I go because you never know who you're going to meet that might need the resource or that might know someone that needs to know of the resource.
To find more information on how you can support the community baby shower, just head on over to our website at channel3000.com. Reporting in Madison at Babies and Beyond, Jalen Banks, News 3 Now.
Babies and Beyond say they go through 43,000 diapers every month, which is why certain items are urgently needed. We're looking for donations of certain sizes of diapers. You can find those on their website, plus pull-ups, wipes, and baby formula. You can also donate through the Amazon wish list, which is up on our website. Coming up next, a pair of local chefs is receiving some big-time recognition from the food industry.
Plus, it's the most common type of dementia, according to the National Institutes of Health, how a new test could help detect Alzheimer's early on.
Watching News 3 Now at 6. Brought to you by Gruber Law Offices.
No two accidents are the same, so don't let the insurance company treat you just like another number. Call Gruber Law Offices today. We'll give you the attention you need. We've helped tens of thousands of people get the money they deserve. One call, that's all.
I'm a little old to count down the days, but my ski trip to Cascade Mountain with my cousin each year, so much fun. We used to pretend like we were flying. Now, we really do. My dad and my uncle like that we still ski free. But Noah and I, we just have fun. See you there.
I'm Megan Tim, Director of Community Health at SSM Health. You may know us as healthcare providers, but we live here too. And as good neighbors, we know our community thrives when we take care of each other. That's why SSM Health and News 3 Now are sharing the keys to health. Watch for our expert information and advice on air, online, and at fun local events. Join SSM Health and News 3 Now, and together, we'll unlock a healthier community by taking time for kids.
Update your kitchen today with help from Menards. Delta faucets come in a wide variety of style options and finishes with features meant to make your life easier. Right now, pick up this classic pull-down faucet for only $139.99. Need cleaning supplies? Menards carries top brands like Dawn, Tide, and Bounty. Right now, receive a $10 mail-in rebate with a purchase of $40 or more on qualifying Procter & Gamble products. Save big money now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. Start your new day with the News 3 Now This Morning team, bringing you local breaking news, exploring all that makes our area special, and letting you know what to expect when you head out the door. The Emmy Award-winning News 3 Now This Morning, weekdays. You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
A new study suggests a blood test that screens for Alzheimer's disease may be a step closer to reality. Researchers say the test shows a high accuracy in detecting the disease early. The test screens for a type of protein called phosphorylated tau, or p-tau. The test is much less invasive, less expensive, and potentially more accessible than traditional screening tools, which could get those at high risk for the disease help earlier.
This one is more tailored, more customized, and people have better understanding if you really have heading to our Alzheimer's direction, or if it's not and it's negative, it has its own value to explore other alternate for cognitive changes.
The test used in the new study is a commercially available tool. It is currently available for research use only, but researchers say it is expected to be available for clinical use soon.
Meanwhile, there's still time to support local restaurants during Madison's Restaurant Week. Participating restaurants offer a 3-course price fixed menu for $30, and some offer a lunch menu for $20. Madison Restaurant Week runs through Thursday. To see the list of participating restaurants, look for this story at channel3000.com. Meanwhile, 2 Madison chefs in a Madison restaurant are being named semi-finalists for this year's James Beard Award. Sean Farr of Mint Mark is up for Best Chef in the Midwest, his 2nd time nominated for this award.
Siavata Adari of Coco Va is a semi-finalist in the Outstanding Pastry Chef or Baker Award. Finally, Pastor and Plenty is up for the Outstanding Hospitality Award. James Beard Awards are known as the Oscars of the food world.
The winners will be announced on June 10th. And when we come back, it's a natural event that hasn't happened in more than 200 years, and Dane County will be a part of it. Find out what all the buzz is about.
Plus, the Woodman Center in Janesville is one step closer to becoming a reality. We'll take a look at those plans.
Plus, how much more rain or snow can we expect this week? Alex has the complete forecast after the break.
Earn now, spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days. Now through the end of January, Rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in store to redeem later just like cash. Start earning on 40-pound bags of wood fuel pellets, $4.99. Rewards members pay just $4.79. New Blaine's brand washer fluid, $2.49 a gallon for Rewards members. Plus, Chick Days are coming. Order yours in-store or online. Earn Blaine's Bucks now to spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days.
The biggest and best RV event in the Midwest is back. It's the Madison Camper and RV Show and Sale. See a huge selection of RVs and campgrounds under one roof. Meet Gilbert Brown, Gridiron Great. Tickets just $10 and kids are free. Seniors, you're welcome at half price on Friday. Enjoy the great outdoors at the Madison Camper and RV Show and Sale at the Alliant Energy Center Friday through Sunday, February 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
A concert experience you won't want to miss. It's the Commodores. Performing live Saturday, February 17th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. 70 million albums sold, 7 #1 hits. The Grammy Award-winning Commodores. February 17th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
Do you feel stuck in a cold and drafty home? Well, there's a better solution than just turning up the heat. Because heating your home is by far the most expensive part of your energy bills. At USA Insulation, we fix cold homes. Most houses are built with builder's grade insulation. So when we fill your walls with our high efficiency foam, your house stays warm without turning up the heat, which saves you a lot of money. And right now, we can insulate your home for as little as $99 per month.
USA Insulation. You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
A new sports and convention center in Janesville is one step closer to reality after years of planning and discussion.
The city council accepted a bid from a local construction company on Monday for the Woodman Sports and Convention Center. Our Rock County reporter Maddie Heimsch went to see the site and hear about the progress.
Officials tell me they're excited to finally say that soon the building you see behind me will be unrecognizable. With the construction team confirmed, the next step is demolition. The city council chose J.P. Cullen Construction, a family-owned business founded and headquartered in Janesville.
Having a local contractor means you've got your friends and neighbors that are benefiting from the project and working on the project. So it'll be really exciting to watch them move in.
J.P. Cullen co-president George Cullen, a Janesville native, told me the project is special to the community. He hopes it can fill gaps that the closure of the GM plant left behind. In 2019, a community survey found that 88% of Janesville residents felt the city's facilities weren't meeting local needs. After demolition in February, the J.P. Cullen team will begin building the 140,000 square foot center, complete with 2 arenas and a convention space. Reporting in Janesville, I'm Maddie Heimsch, News 3 Now.
Some warmer temperatures the rest of the week. A complete look now with Alex in the forecast.
Thanks, Eric. Yeah, the mild temperatures on top of all of that cold snowpack causes cool condensation. And then you get clouds, just like this, about the top third state capital here, clouded out here by fog across all of southern Wisconsin. Part of the 3 things that you need to know, expecting more dense fog overnight tonight going out into your Thursday morning. Maybe a little bit of freezing drizzle north of Madison, but that chance is not very high. And just as Eric was saying, the rest of this week going all the way out into next week is looking very mild. Very, 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 very mild as we head out towards the end of the 10-day forecast. Again, low beams tonight, that patchy freezing drizzle, just take it easy. There could be a sidewalk or 2 out there maybe that's not treated. That's just a little bit on the slicker side as well. We got 34 in Madison, 35 in Middleton, 35 in Oregon, and 34 to the north in Waunakee. Normal highs are in the mid-20s, so we're about 10 degrees above normal right now at 37 in Janesville, 36 to the west in Boscoville. Take a look at the visibility as that dense fog evolves across southern Wisconsin. Quarter-mile visibility in Janesville. Would not be surprised to see that dense fog spreading north and west across the rest of southern Wisconsin. What will help with the fog a little bit is if we can get a little bit of precipitation in the form of rain. Those raindrops fall through the fog and help to disperse it. As we go later into your overnight, going out into your Thursday morning, a few raindrops over southwest Wisconsin. By 6 o'clock on your Thursday, widespread showers here by the time we head later into your Thursday. Look at how widespread. We all see green as we go towards 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock on your Thursday night. Chances for snow activity would be up towards Juneau and Adams County. You see a little bit of pink there to start off your Friday morning, maybe a wet snowflake or 2, but temperatures are just a few degrees above normal, so not expecting widespread wintry precipitation with this. All in the form of water, widespread quarter, maybe a ½ inch across all of southern Wisconsin. Good news is the snowpack is deep, so that water from the sky is going to actually be soaked up just a little bit by that deep snowpack. Planning your evening, well, you can plan for cloudy skies, fog out there, temperatures steady in the lower to middle 30s. And as Eric was just saying, mild temperatures, normal's way down here. Way down here. We're already 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. How about 20? Who wants 20 degrees above normal as we head out towards the end of the 10-day period there? And when you see southern Wisconsin under deep, deep red as we go out into the first full week of February, the likelihood here, our friends at the Climate Prediction Center saying much above normal temperatures are expected. So what does that mean here in our bottom line? The cold snowpack, that's the reason for the fog with the mild temperatures, which will stick around into next week, the fog too. And we're watching that continued melting of snow and ice. Be careful, those lakes are going to be getting on the thin side as we go out further and further into next week, we'll be watching Erie Rivers as well, because those temperatures stay mild all the way through the 10-day period. Even as we head out towards the weather person's day, that'd be Groundhog's Day as we head towards Friday. Temperatures well into the 40s to near 50 degrees. Well, it's melting, and when you get below 0 or below 32, then you freeze again. We got those icicles here. Thanks, Kelly, for sending us this picture. It also looks like we might have a sun pillar or snow pillar or sundogs. Hard to see without seeing the sun here in the picture, but a very pretty picture. Very easy to do. We've got lots of them on channel3000.com. Just click your post your own button. We'll get your photos on air.
Well, brace yourself, southern Wisconsin. The cicadas are coming this spring for the first time since 1803. Two groups of cicada known as the Great Southern Brood and the Northern Illinois Brood will appear at the same time, known as dual emergence. It's like the Jets and the Sharks. According to experts, some trillion cicadas will begin to appear in late April for about 6 weeks. People living in the Midwest, including most of southern Wisconsin and the Southeast, will be able to experience the rare event. The cicadas will eventually die off, and it'll be another 221 years before the two groups appear together again.
Can't wait for that. Coming up in sports, the Packers looking for a new defensive coordinator. What Matt LaFleur had to say about Joe Barry and his decision to let him go. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
Find inspiration at the Build and Remodel Expo, sponsored by James Hardy. Meet local experts showcasing the latest innovations in home building and remodeling. Visit buildremodelexpo.com for details.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org. or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
I'm a little old to count down the days, but my ski trip to Cascade Mountain with my cousin each year, so much fun. We used to pretend like we were flying. Now, we really do. My dad and my uncle like that we still ski free. But Noah and I, we just have fun. See you there.
This is Matt Gunderson. It still hits me every time TAPS is played. We're honored to serve those who served. An eligible Veterans Life Celebration includes honors recognizing their dedication and selfless service, including uniform and medal displays.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
Monday, Matt LaFleur said he was going to go through the process at his own pace when asked about Joe Barry's job status. Well, Wednesday, the process was over, and so is Barry's time as Green Bay's defensive coordinator. LaFleur called Barry one of the best men he's worked with in the NFL and said the decision was an extremely difficult one to make. The Packers, though, finished 17th in total defense, 10th in points, and 28th against the run. The Bucks wasted no time to find Adrian Griffin's replacement. A day after the franchise fired the first-year head coach, ESPN is reporting that they found their guy in Doc Rivers, who they hope will take advantage of Milwaukee's championship window. Rivers recently led the 76ers to 3 straight Eastern Conference semifinal appearances and has 16 straight winning seasons since leading the Celtics to an NBA title in 2008. With the win last night against the Gophers, Greg Gard reached a milestone. The Badger head coach earned his 100th career Big Ten win, becoming the 6th fastest coach to reach the century mark. It took Gard 162 games to do it. Bob Knight was the fastest at 135. Former Wisconsin head coach Bo Ryan was right behind him at 140. The gauntlet that is the rest of the Wisconsin men's hockey team's schedule begins Friday when they head to Michigan for the start of 3 straight series against ranked teams for Mike Hastings' squad. The Badgers, who haven't lost since November 24th, are coming off a week off the ice, and no, there's a lot left to skate for as they eye their first Big Ten title since 2021.
Bye week, there are pros and cons to it, right? You're excited to get some time off and recover and let the body heal, but there's also a point where you want to get playing games. But I think for us, it's a good pause in the sense where, you know, every game from here on out means something. We got some Big Ten play coming. We're done with our non-conference and excited to make a good push here and keep that rolling into the playoffs instead of splitting that part up. So I think it's beneficial for us.
Well, meanwhile, the Badger women's hockey team, they're always on a roll. They've had 7 straight wins now. They have yet to really lose this year.
Right, they're going on the
calendar year.
They're going on a road trip this coming week at Duluth. But before they hit the road trip, before they travel to Duluth, I caught up with Caroline Harvey and Lacey Eden, and we played a game of giant. What do we play? I can't even remember. Connect 4. There's so many games. Connect 4. And welcome to this week's Wisconsin Huddle Unleashed. I'm Zach Hanley alongside Lacey Eden, Caroline Harvey, and this is Giant Connect 4. When was the last time you played Connect 4?
A while ago.
Wow. Yeah?
High school, yeah.
That's, I don't even remember, but we're going to try it. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. So did you get a, like, you know, when you win a Stanley Cup, you get a day with the cup. Did you get a day with the trophy, or like how did that work, or did you take turns, or was it groups, or what?
Wherever we went, we would just kind of take it with us. It had its little home at the rink, and we'd be like, oh, we're going here, let's bring it. Oh, Mifflin party, let's bring it.
What was the craziest place it ended up? In a tree?
Yeah, I think at Mifflin, right? In a tree. Yeah.
That is a true story. They put it in a tree. They showed me pictures. I saw it.
Quick final peek.
Yeah, dense fog tonight, rain showers on your Thursday, and then temperatures in the 30s, 40s. How about 50 by the end of next week?
Take it. Thanks for joining us, folks.